What is up, good people? My name is Will Dennis, and I'm the owner and operator of an improv studio here in Bucks County, Pennsylvania called Unscripted Productions. And I'm also a senior theology teacher at an all-girls Catholic school. When people ask me what I do and I respond with those two things, I usually get the same look in response, right? Which is usually something like, or, oh, really? Which is great, right? It makes sense. People don't necessarily put those two things together. But that's me. And one of the joys that has come from doing those two things is realizing just how close together they are. So I've started this new series called Improvising Our Way Through Lent. And the idea is that over the course of the next 5 weeks, we'll learn a little bit more about improv, we'll learn a little bit more about theology, and we'll hopefully learn a little bit more about ourselves. So when it comes to teaching improv, at Unscripted at least, we use 5 core tenets in talking about the ideas behind improv, right? And it's not just the skill set, but it's these things that we can take back that can shape our own lives, our own relationships, our own challenges, our own passions, things like that. So over the course of the next 5 weeks, each week we're going to take one of those tenets. We're going to unpack it and we're going to see what it can teach us specifically about our relationship with God, our relationships with one another, and these ideas of fasting and almsgiving and prayer. My hope is that you'll join along and you'll do it with an open mind and an open heart, and that at the end of this, we all see just how intertwined everything is, whether it's improv and theology or anything else. The idea is it's all about love, right? And that's the approach we take at Unscripted with improv. It's the approach I take to theology in the classroom. It's that idea of belonging to one another. So if you're willing to join me for the next 5 weeks, I'd love for us to belong to one another as we explore those things. So that's the idea. Whether you want to learn more about improv or you want to learn more about Lent, either way, this is the place for you so that we can sort of collide these two worlds that people usually give me strange looks for existing in both. So until next week, have so much fun. Love the ones you love and love the ones that are hard to love as we journey through this season of Lent onto a joyful season of Easter. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see you next week.